Welcome back everyone. Today I'll be bringing you a pseudo-frag movie from my favorite place in Rainbow Six Siege in Chimera season, which started in March. I'll be honest, you won't be that fucking impressed. I'm only gold level, but there were some pretty cool moments that happened, and trust me, I boiled it down to the ones I think you're really going to like, so let's just jump right into it. Timestamps will be in the description box below, let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. Starting with number 5, the one where things got complicated on border. I'm playing Ying in this clip, and she is famous for having 3 flashes and 2 smokes, which is pretty awesome because it helps you plant the diffuser, and planting the diffuser is pretty important when you're an attacker, especially on a map like border where it's pretty crucial to winning the game. You need to plant the diffuser and then kill everyone trying to come and stop it. So, as you can tell, I used my drone at the start of the clip, trying to scout out any possible traps from the enemy, and immediately my teammate gets an entry frag, which is amazing for us. Now I'm going to climb on the side of this wall, and the entire idea is that I'm going to break down the door, throw in my smokes, throw in my flashes, and we're going to get a safe plant off as soon as we can, so that we can win the round. I go back to my drone and I look around, I see a Kapkan trap, and I report it to my teammate so he doesn't jump out and die, or at least take a lot of damage. At this point I decide to approach the door and break it down when he's ready to help me out, and I do. Here comes the lion scanner, and just as I'm about to throw a flash, my teammate flashes me, the one who's not my team, not in my co. I jump in and do the dumbest spray I've ever seen, but I managed to get the kill because Ash distracts the Mira. I use one of my smokes to revive the Ash because I'm a great teammate, wink wink. I throw in another flash because Kafe was detecting us and I had to do my best to survive because I'm kind of on my own. And I decide to go back in because I'm pretty sure she's flanking me at this point. Lion uses one more scanner to help protect me, but I'm pretty sure Kafe is behind me at this point and I have no option. I am stuck against the wall and I decide, fuck it, time to use my great aim skill, and manage to pull off 2 very lucky kills before Kafe finally catches up to me and puts a bullet in my head. Unfortunately for me, there was no way to save me and also guard the diffuser, so my teammate has to sacrifice me, but thankfully for me, he's pretty good at the game, unlike me. So he manages to hold off the diffuser and kill the Kafe. Next up we've got number 4, the one where I got trapped in the elevator on bank. Now, before I get into the play, Vigil is an operator I'm really enjoying right now. He has a gadget that helps him hide from drones and cameras, which is pretty awesome for a lurker. So, I'm pretty sure as this play goes on you're going to realize what happens, but I'm sure all of you who've played as a worker, especially Vigil, have ended up in a position where you're lurking, watching around, listening for steps, all that sort of shit. And at some point you realize, holy shit, my position is total garbage. I think right about this point I'm about to look up and realize I could have been killed from the skylight maybe 20 times. Yep. So I'm pretty sure I'm fucked. I'm hearing steps all over the place. I'm hearing steps upstairs, downstairs. I have no idea what to do. My teammates are feeding me information. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I hear some steps from the open area and decide to move down, but just as I do that, I also hear steps coming from the main entrance. And right about now, I'm sure I'm fucked because if they coordinate just a little bit, they can kill me. But I finally spot one guy who went upstairs, and just like the pussy I am, the first thing I manage to do after I kill someone is hide in the elevator. I hear someone above me, but a Jakao randomly strolls by with the diffuser and I manage to get a kill on him. At this point, I'm 100% sure I'm fucking dead. There's nothing I could do, so I keep pinging the diffuser for my teammates to let them know, hey, the diffuser is here, can someone come help me out? But there's 4 anchors on my team and no one gives a flying fuck. I'm pretty sure I'm getting killed, so I try to use Vigil's gadget to get away with murder, but I mean, you can see the blood on the wall, you can tell where the fuck I am. So I'm sure this has happened to you, where you're stuck in a position you can't move, you're pretty fucked. You're expecting any second to die. I use my Vigil gadget and get a notification that a drone is close by, so pretty much I'm confirming to them where exactly I am. So the only thing I have left is to rely on my garbage aim, and thankfully for me I managed to pull off two more kills. Here comes one on Ash. I lose a very meager amount of HP, so I managed to survive. And here comes the second one. Here comes number 3, the one where timing was everything on Kafe. And yeah, I know, I'm failing to toss the camera in the background, shut the fuck up. Valkyrie is one of my favorite operators. Just the concept alone is so awesome that you get to set up 3 cameras of your own and hopefully use them to win the round. Now, I'm pretty sure she's not the best pick for Kafe, but at this point of my playing career in air brackets, I was pretty sure I should start playing her because you can use her to set up so many angles, so many unexpected flanks. But unfortunately my positioning is pretty poor in this clip as well. I'm stuck against the wall and all my cameras are pretty defensive. I even have a laser because I was still using lasers at this point. So I'm looking around, I'm trying to spot someone and help out my teammates, but I'm pretty sure I can't see anything happening because, believe it or not, pretty much every enemy is up on top of the roof and only comes down when they're about to all in. My first teammate dies, which is pretty unfortunate, and they find one of my cameras. It's at this point that I'm pretty sure there's someone in the piano room and I'm expecting them to come in. So I'm crouched, hiding from the door to the left of me, and I'm also hiding from the other door. I'm expecting someone to run in and hopefully get a kill, but another one of my teammates just dies. So the round looks pretty fucked at this point. The only thing going for me is if someone runs in blind and I manage to get a kill or two, but it's at this point that we are 2v4 and the round is pretty lost. I see the smoke and push forward because I'm pretty sure someone is planting in the smoke, but there is no plant sound. I have no idea why I decided to go in so much, but here comes the first enemy. I can't spray for shit. Valkyrie's weapon does almost no damage anyway at this range, so it was a pretty stupid positioning mistake by me and decision. But I see another smoke from the enemy, and it's at this point that they start fucking up. And this is where timing becomes everything. I managed to get the first kill, the second kill, and the third. So I pull off a major fucking steal, and we managed to pull off the round with my teammate. 2v4. At number 2, the one where I was being hunted down on Team Park using Jäger. Now, I really like Jäger because he's a bit of an unselfish worker. He can give your teammates barbed wire and grenade catching traps, so it makes you feel like less of an asshole for playing on the outside selfishly. And this is why I'm going to be using all my utility on the main site itself and then working on the stairs. The problem in this instance was that there were enemies upstairs, there were enemies downstairs, and I'm about to get tracked by Jakao. If you don't know how Jakao works, he can see your footsteps and starts exposing you on the entire map for all the enemies to see and shoot you down. So, not only am I about to be exposed, Vigil is making a lot of steps exposing my position, which is pretty fucking awful. I think this helped out the Jakao figure out where I am. And I think at this point I finally hear him downstairs and I decide to push slightly to see if I can catch him out, but instead of pushing he tracks my steps, the ones I made running out of the bathroom, and he exposes me to the entire map in 3, 2, 1. Here it comes, and I'm utterly fucked because I know for a fact there are enemies upstairs, but I don't know where, and here we bump heads with fucking IQ. Both of us got startled and instead of knifing each other we shot bullets. I have no idea what to do. Almost all these walls are bangable. I tried to push the Jakao. He doesn't expect that, so he doesn't manage to kill me. I can die at any moment right now, but somehow, by a miracle, I managed to make it back on the site. But even now, I'm still not safe, because Jakao can point you out anywhere on the map 5 more times. So anything that's wall bangable means I'm dead. Any enemy can fucking kill me because all the enemies left can see me. Every time it says position revealed, they get a ping where exactly I am so they can come kill me. I tried to pre-fire around the corner. I'm pretty sure I'm going to die because I'm at half HP. And I managed to kill the Jakao, which felt so good, but I'm left at 6 HP. I'm pretty sure the last guy will manage to bullshit me somehow, but thankfully for me, I managed to hold my ground. I hug the wall as tight as I can, channeling my inner CSGO, and managed to kill the last guy, and I think it serves them alright. Finally, at number 1, the one where I went into the Matrix on bank, and I swear I was so in the zone on this one, I can't begin to describe it. Like, I was 100% sure I was going to get all the kills because, you know, there are some games where you just feel it. And here at the start, I'm doing all my usual shit. I try to bait the enemy team into thinking I'm going to spawn peek. I'm too fucking bad at the game to spawn peek properly. So I just set up a distraction, so to speak, buy some seconds for my team, and start hiding somewhere like a pussy, like I usually do when I'm a worker. Now, all this time I'm trying to find out information about their drones using Vigil's gadget. I already explained what it does. And my team starts dying, unfortunately, and they start feeding me information like, maybe it's time to play the game, Vigil. So I start pushing down. I'm trying to figure out where the enemy is. At this point they are telling me hatches are being destroyed, so I'm going to hold this corner and try to prevent the Hibana from escaping after she destroys the hatches. And here comes the Hibana. I managed to kill her, and my immediate thought is time to hide. But teammates keep dying, so I can't play like a pussy. I decide to push out and push down the stairs. Thankfully for me, I get a pretty favorable angle against an enemy who was crouching in. And unfortunately for me, my last teammate came in behind me. I almost killed him, and immediately he runs in where I was 5 seconds ago. So the enemy team kills him, but one of the more unfortunate enemies decides to push, and I see that they've left the diffuser upstairs, which is a crucial mistake by them, and I decide my best course of action is to stay in this room, try to defend the diffuser, try to hold an angle, because I'm at 22 HP, what the fuck am I going to do against 2 people? So I take a pretty shit angle, then decide against it. My team marks the enemy, so I manage to take the best angle possible for me, and as the enemy is coming into the hatch, I manage to kill him and run into the hatch to try and bullshit my way to victory. Unfortunately, all the hatches are broken, so that leaves me with little options positioning wise. I decide to pull my short range SMG weapon out, and I hear the enemy come in. I go into a wild spray because I'm a bit inexperienced with this weapon, and unfortunately I don't manage to pull off the clutch. The guy literally survives with 10 HP. Now, it was at this point I was pretty sure we were going to lose the game because we're down 0-2, and I just managed to fail what was going to be the best clutch of my playing career. But fortunately for me, my team woke the fuck up and we won the next 3 rounds. As you can see, it's 3-2, and this is the final round of the game. I'm going to get some fucking redemption. The original title of this play was going to be Heartbreak and Redemption, because we didn't just quit after losing the first 2 rounds, we hung in there, so to speak, and I decided to immediately take a more aggressive position this time around. As you can tell, I'm expecting the same thing to happen, so to speak, for them to attack the hatches. Oh, that good shit. We managed to win on every other side than the one below, so we're playing this one finally. I managed to kill the enemy Ash who came in and killed the camera, so she gave herself away. No Hibana this time, unfortunately, and as you can tell, the basic play I do is get a kill, hide in the elevator. It's pretty fucking good in Gold League. So I decide to hide because there are steps everywhere. I swear to God, like, I'm not that big of a pussy. I just heard them hunting me, and it makes sense because unless you hunt all the workers down, you're going to get killed from behind. So the best course of action for me is to hide right now. Luckily for me, Vigil is very good on this map. Even if they see the white bars when they detect me with drone and can't spot me, they don't know which floor I am on. So I could be anywhere, and they're pretty fucked at this point. They don't have anything they can do, because unless they kill me or unless they get a few quick entries on the sites, they're pretty fucked. And this time around, as I said already, my team has woken up. I'm going to get a lot of help in this round, and I think that's why we managed to pull off the win. Unlike the first play, where I was heartbroken and nobody managed to do anything, this time around my teammates come together and get all their kills. So I managed to survive their hunt, my teammates kill pretty much everyone. We get a slight choke at the end by some Hibana, I think, killing 1 or 2 people, but I decide fuck it, time to go downstairs and manage to kill her, hopefully. I see the bullets fly in right about a second or so, and I decide to finally push behind like the little pussy I am and get the kill. Yo, if any of you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for giving this video a chance, and I hope to see you on the next one. Leave a comment below, tell me what your favorite play was. I wasn't exactly sure how to rate them because it's kinda hard to rate your own shit, especially when it's happening in Gold League and luck is involved in pretty much every one of these plays, but you know, I had some fun making this video and I hope you like it. See you on the next one, bye.